What if I told you that the most overlooked item in your drawer could be your ticket to a profitable online business? Seriously, let's dive into this 5-minute blueprint for building a niche sock shop because you'll be surprised at just how powerful a simple pair of socks can actually be.
Right off the bat, our source material hits us with this killer insight. Athletic socks aren't glamorous, and that is their superpower. It totally flips the script on what we think makes a good product to sell online. It's not about flash. It's all about function.
So what makes socks such a smart move? Well, think about it. They're practical. People will always need to buy them. But here's the magic part. The customer loyalty is just off the charts. Once you find a sock that doesn't slip down or give you blisters, you're gonna buy that sock for life, right? Plus, they solve real, annoying problems, and they sell all year round. No more seasonal slumps for you.
Okay, so we get why socks are a great product. Now let's talk about the first and maybe the most crucial step, finding your niche. It's not enough to just sell socks. You've got to get specific. Find that unique angle that makes your brand the only choice. But how do you actually do that? How do you pick a niche without just throwing a dart at a board and hoping for the best? It's the question that trips up so many new entrepreneurs. Well, the answer is surprisingly simple. The source material gives us this fantastic 3-step filter. It's pain, audience, solution. So first, you find a common, nagging problem people have with their socks. Then you figure out the specific group of people who are dealing with that problem. And finally, you offer them the perfect solution. It's a super simple but powerful formula that takes all the guesswork right out of it. And what's really cool is seeing how this framework just explodes into these real-world, high-intent ideas. We're not talking about cool socks with funny patterns here. We're talking about running socks that actually prevent blisters, gym socks that manage sweat, or maybe the holy grail, socks that absolutely positively will not slip down. See, each one solves a very specific, very annoying problem for a very clear audience. Okay, once you've nailed your audience and their biggest pain point, it's time to build the perfect sock. But what exactly turns a basic sock into a performance sock people will happily pay more for? Let's break down the features that really matter. This table really just lays it all out, doesn't it? Your average, cheap sock, it's a recipe for sweaty, uncomfortable feet. But a true performance sock, that's a complete game changer. It's wicking away moisture, it's supporting your arch, it has cushion in all the right places. That is a tangible difference customers can feel, and trust me, it's something they're more than willing to pay for. A huge part of that secret sauce is the materials. Merino wool, for example, is an absolute superstar for keeping your feet at the right temperature and fighting odor. Synthetics, like polyester, they bring durability and serious moisture-wicking power. And that little bit of elastane is what gives the sock that perfect, snug stretch that doesn't quit. Your material choice becomes a huge part of your story. And beyond the fabric, it's the little construction details that make a massive difference. An arch support band that just hugs your foot, a seamless toe that means no more blisters, a protective heel tab that saves your skin from your shoe. These are the details that make customers fall in love with your socks, so you've got to show them off in your product descriptions and photos. Now listen, a classic rookie mistake is offering way too many options. It just confuses people. A much smarter way to start is to be hyper-focused. Have your core performance sock, maybe a more cushioned version for longer days, and a low-cut option. That's it. 3 choices. You make the decision simple and clear for your customers. So you have your perfect, focused product line. Now it's time to talk money. How do you price these things? And maybe even more importantly, how do you communicate their value so people are genuinely excited to buy them? First things first, a very big don't. Please, whatever you do, avoid generic, meaningless phrases like premium quality. Everybody says it, which means it says absolutely nothing. Modern shoppers just tune it out. It's white noise. Instead of those empty phrases, you have to get specific. Talk about the real-life benefits. Tell them exactly how your socks will make their lives better. Say, our deep heel pocket reduces slipping, or these breathable mesh zones will keep your feet cooler. That's the kind of language that builds trust and convinces people your socks are worth every penny. Oh, and here's a fantastic strategy to boost your sales right from day one. Bundling. Let's be real, nobody needs just one pair of great socks. Bundles turn a single purchase into a simple, complete solution. Think a 5-day work week pack or a weekend hiker kit. It's way more convenient for your customer and, well, a lot more profitable for you. All right, you've got your niche, a killer product, and a compelling pitch. Now for the final, exciting piece of the puzzle. launching your online store and getting your amazing socks out into the world. So, how do we pull this all together?
Let's just quickly recap the whole blueprint. This is your simple roadmap. 1. Pick one niche. 2. Choose a small, focused range of products. 3. Create a smart bundle. 4. Write clear product pages that answer every question. And 5. Set up your online shop.
But let's be honest with each other. That last step, number 5, setting up the actual online shop, that can often feel like the most stressful, intimidating part of the whole journey, especially if you're not a super techie person.
And that's where the source material points to a service like Make Local for Global. It's basically a done-for-you solution designed specifically to help first-time sellers get their shop live. And it takes all of that technical stress right off your plate.
So what does that actually get you? Well, you get a professionally designed and built online store, a free domain, easy payment integration so you can get paid, and best of all, you don't pay any commission on your sales. It really is the complete package to get you up and running fast. And the best part? It's incredibly affordable. For just £99 a year, you can have a professional online store live and ready to take orders. It's a tiny investment for what can be a huge payoff. So, this leaves you with 2 clear next steps. You can either book a free consultation to talk through your niche idea with an expert, which is a great idea. Or, hey, if you're feeling fired up and ready to go, you can jump straight into the plan and get your website started today. And that really brings us to the end of this blueprint. The biggest thing to take away is this: every great niche business starts by solving a real problem. So the final question is for you. What annoying sock problem could you solve for a loyal audience?